Baltimore should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's a
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Sensen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but the saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Look,
you
you know
guys.
what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press to
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also if they mean cock,
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole
Like, what?
collapsed.
Why did it reset? That's terrible.
All right, here we are. We are back for season 3. Hello, everybody.
Heck yeah.
Balls.
Balls. Oh, Lord.
Yes.
I will apologize to everyone. . We're supposed to start at 8, and I just completely blanked. We we start at 9 on Magic the Gathering nights, and I'm like, oh, I'm good until 9. So I'm sitting there eating my dinner, and these guys are frantically blowing up my phone, like, where are you? So it's all my fault that we didn't start at 8. So
Father abandoned us.
I did. I hate you all.
Went out for cigarettes.
He definitely didn't think he like died or anything.
No, that we weren't like super panicking.
No.
No, imagining emergency rooms or, you know, some thing.
Aw. Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you. I am not dead, but I appreciate the thought. And I am trying to... I haven't used this key in a while, so there we go. I'm trying to key out the green in my head, but whatever. Let's go to default. Fuck it. Okay.
That's my band name, Key Out the Green.
Key out the green, fuck it. All right, so let us go around and introduce ourselves. I am Seth, DM, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. And that's really all you need to know about me. We stream a lot here. Yeah, we stream a lot here. Like, to the extent that I forget what fucking night it is and what time I'm supposed to start the stream. All right, Jax, you next. Who are you and who are you playing?
I am Senzen. We are... Wait, I am Senzen. I have my lawful good wig on now. Until I get a bronze wig, which I haven't gotten around to getting yet. So I whipped out the lawful good wig.
I love it.
Sure. Or Thranduil, or Legolas, or generic elf wig. Anyway, I am actually Senzen, a Dragonborn Paladin sorcerer.
I love the hesitancy.
This is a really hard adjustment period for you, isn't it?
And yet Ilmater is pleased because this presence, this otherworldly, this essence that as I was praying, I felt this presence of this very powerful, wily, fiery, lightningy, sexy ass presence come to me in my moment of piety and just imbue me with this new me. So we're still figuring it out, but aren't we all?
Kirsten.
Hey guys, I'm Myriad. I stream here. You can find me on the internet doing things and stuff. Weird things, sometimes. Normal things, minimally.
This is gonna be the hard part. Yeah, this is gonna be the hard part, getting back into the voice. I haven't done this voice in a while, and it also hurts my fucking throat now. Hey guys, it's Dee Dee. It's your favorite little goblin warlock. Don't worry about who my patron is. That's none of your fucking business. I'm also a little bit wizard now. There's a little bird in my head. She wants to be a god, so I think that we're gonna make those dreams come true for the both of us.
I love it. Star Cells.
What are we doing? My Wi-Fi booted me, so I missed this entire opening segment.
We're doing introductions. Who are you and who you're playing? And let's see if you get it right.
Let's see if I get this right. I am Star Cells. I play Shazara Lightwing, who is an Aasimar warlock and now a first level monk as well. So I don't know, what is there to say about Shazara? She's a lover of books. She's a hater of stupid people. She's
Just
kind of mopey and kind of like her monk alter ego who she was in outer space with. She likes to hit things, though, with I don't know, I guess it's her packed weapon versus her her monk weapon that she is attuned with, and she has all sorts of fun things to hit people with. Frosty things, fiery things.
Are you gonna
Her
say
eyes
say the
get all
words?
funky.
Say the words. Say the words.
I forgot the words.
Slurpee circle.
And the return of the Slurpee circle, because I'm sure I will use that in just about every combat, just so I can say Slurpee circle. And what was it? Milky
White tentacles.
Milky white tentacles. And she's a little freaky.
All right.
Overall.
And she still isn't sure exactly who her patron is.
Still is not sure who her patron is. Still trying to figure that shit out. Got some information after talking to her parents, but did not get a chance to find her. Was her uncle, who is, all I can think is Darkwing Duck, because they are also the Darkwings. But she is a Lightwing, but she's related to these Darkwings who apparently might have some answers for her. But we had bigger and better things to move on to after our very awkward family dinner. So maybe Shazara will find out more in this this campaign.
Floored that you remember that much about the last campaign.
I think it's because I'm getting old. I remember things that happened a long time ago better than things that happened this morning or last week.
Alrighty then. All right, Clover B.
Yes, hi, I'm Clover B, and I'm playing Menardin Danameth. She is a Triton Warlock, and now she's got a level of Sorcerer, because shit be weird between dimensional travel, and now she's got a little bit of wild magic. So where once there was chaos, there is now more. But she's a delightfully innocent and very much ADHD representative of Eric Industries, and she is ready to represent and expand their corporate interests, which is shockingly similar to her dream experiences, and yet on the complete opposite capitalistic spectrum.
All right, that was amazing. I love it. Let me put on some thematic music here, and we will pick up where we left off in Imrit's lair after the Storm King helped you defeat the ancient blue dragon, and something wacky happened with some magic shit. There we go. It's called Mysterious Grotto. Just thought you'd like to know.
It's very thematic.
I got a mysterious grotto for you.
I'm sure you do.
I mean, no, I don't. That was Senzan talking. No grottos here.
So you're all just sort of strewn around on the floor. As you woke up, you actually saw this. It looked like a crystal ball of some sort, and it's now dimmed until it looks like a sphere of onyx with some sort of filigree on it. You suspect it's somehow related to your experiences wherever and however you had them. And Piranha is, while she's stirred, she is not waking up.
But she's definitely like breathing, right?
She's absolutely breathing, but she's not waking up.
Cool. I mean, that's the important part.
I go check on her.
She seems to be perfectly fine. Maybe there's not a physical reason for her not waking up. It's a reasonable assumption. She seems physically fine.
Hey guys. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know how I ended up here. You know, I was in these ruins. I was poking around, and then I just woke up here. It's kind of weird. Do I know you guys?
You look awfully familiar. We've run into you.
There's an airship involved, I feel.
Aren't you our Uber driver?
Yeah, you guys never tipped me. You didn't leave me a 5-star review either. I'm a little pissed about that. You really fucking tanked my rating there.
Yeah, our bad.
It's alright. Forgive and forget, you know. Well, forgive and remember.
As you're talking, you hear from somewhere below you, you hear hello? Hello, is someone up there?
The fuck is that?
Are we standing on someone?
You do see what looks like some sort of drain over in the corner. Now, it's dragon size, so it's probably about the size of each of you.
There's a drain, you said?
Yes, like some sort of drain with a grate over
Is it fucking Pennywise? What the fuck's going on here?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Can someone let me down?
To the sewer creature.
Can someone please come down here and let me out?
I mean,
who are you?
No, but
Where are you? How do you get down there?
I don't know. I'm in the dungeon. I've been here for a couple of months now. I'm really hungry.
Why are you in the dungeon?
The dungeon is the pee drain?
It's not directly under the drain. He says, I'm sure there's some stairs around somewhere.
I guess I'll look for some stairs or something. I don't know.
Who is this guy? Why are you in the dungeon? Why should we let you out?
I came here to interview Imrit, and she didn't really like that. Thanks for the follow.
Imrith was the evil dragon, right? Like not the like cool kind of assholey giants, right?
Yep. They're gone, by the way. They've taken most of the treasure and left one chest.
Yep, that's why they were the assholey giants. Yeah.
There's a chest?
There is a chest.
We could let the prisoner out and then have them open the chest in case something bad comes out of it.
Gabagool, your little goblin friend's going over to the chest and opening the chest.
I mean...
Or the goblin can do it.
Are we doing any checks, or are we just opening it?
We're just opening
a check would be nice.
So, I have something, I think. I have a Dungeon Delver. So I have advantage on perception and investigation checks to detect the presence of secret doors and on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps.
You got it.
So I will be checking for some traps.
Give me that check.
Let's give it a little gabagool. Alright. Listen, with you, it's gonna be a 16.
Alright, there don't appear to be any traps.
I lift it open and just fling open the lid.
Inside, there's a pile of gold and 6 potions. They all look exactly the same.
What do they look like? What kind of potions?
They're in translucent containers, and they're dark blue with sort of lightning flicking inside them.
I'm gonna hot potato these and like toss them to the group.
I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. I don't remember if I'm hit those.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, I am.
Oh, but I got a nat 20 on that.
24.
Right. Cool. Your DC's a 10, by the way.
I'm super dexterous for
Like
a big boy.
Real waste of a nat 20, but hey, that's my new monk skill.
It's probably not. You'll find out why it's probably not a bad idea.
Hot potato.
Shut my mouth now.
I'm assuming one of you has Identify or something.
I can see magic. I got my magic creepy eyes.
They're definitely magic.
But I can't tell what it is. I can tell the type of magic.
Would it be transmutation or
Would it be abjuration?
Transmutation. Abjuration or transmutation, if not transmutation isn't one. Abjuration is probably it.
If I can tell it's abjuration, I definitely wanted to catch that.
Yep. And if you count the gold pieces, there's literally about 20,000 gold in there.
Heck
It's a big
yeah.
chest.
This is
It is a very
nice.
large chest.
I didn't even do anything, and I got some money.
You didn't even fight the dragon.
I didn't even fight shit.
I'm not sure if I've ever actually purchased anything.
Hold on, Star Cells, you were very faint.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to figure out. We couldn't bring back any of the gold from the last trip. We have only as much gold as we had before, so we just add this to whatever our old characters had.
So much
Yep.
gold.
So we'll have
pretty
4,000
heavy.
each.
It's pretty heavy.
We have 4,000 each. Nice.
Yeah, because it's 20,000, right?
We
You
need to
said?
go to a bank and trade it in for some platinum.
You hear the
Gems.
voice. There's a bank in Waterdeep. Can someone let me out, please?
Oh, you're still
All right,
talking.
I'm gonna
Jesus.
go over to let this person out.
Well,
forgot
there's a
he was
stairway
there.
over in the northern corner of the room.
How much each was it again?
4,000.
4,000.
I definitely can't wear that. It's definitely not like a jewelry amount of gold.
Yeah, it's probably not something you're gonna. Yeah. There we go. I just need.
But if I turn it into gems, it is.
Indeed. So,
Beth?
what?
Why do I still have unidentified item 5?
I have no idea. I'll have to go back and watch one of the episodes. Does it look like a coin with a golden goose on it?
It might be. There's no description.
All right. Well, we can talk about it later.
My
So,
guess it's some random crap Mendredin picked up from someone or somewhere, and so it truly is just unidentified.
Very likely.
I suspect that is indeed the case. Hello? Anyone want to let me out?
Oh shit! Yeah.
yeah.
How brittle does that grate look?
I mean, it's dragon-sized, and the dragon installed it, so not very brittle. And even if it were, it's just fucking huge.
I'm gonna follow Sens into the staircase.
If it's that big, can I just fit between the bars? I'm real little.
I mean, do you want to look down first?
No.
Don't jump into the gray water.
Or the yellow water, for that matter. Anyway. So what are you going to do? You're just going to jump through?
Yeah.
All right. It looks to be about a 60 or 70 foot drop.
There's stairs over here, right? You don't have to do all that.
Before I make you roll for... Are you doing anything before I make you roll for falling damage?
To mitigate the damage.
No.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Why are we making this choice?
If I jump through, I would like to attempt to somersault and land.
Okay.
I am convinced it's a fall into sewer water.
Ah.
You want some rope or anything? You want a ladder?
Well, I'm looking for falling damage right now. All right. I think it's D6 per 10 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I typed in failing damage. That's why it wasn't coming up.
I mean, it could technically be failing damage.
Failing to use stairs damage, yeah.
That's what we all took because
Failing
we
to
ran
think
late.
before we act damage.
Yeah, 1d6 to a maximum. Okay, you're not going to fall 200 feet. So roll 66.
66.
20.
And all right, 20 points of damage. You fall and you land in a corridor that has a big slot running down the middle, and it looks like it's running out towards a hole in the wall on the eastern side. Just for storytelling purposes, let's say Dee Dee and Sinzin made it down the stairs already, and they just see Metrodan
Just watch.
just like faceplant on the floor. And take a bunch of damage. And there's a cell block to the south. The entire southern part of the corridor is lined with cell blocks.
Choices were made, I guess. Whatever. Where are you? What cell block are you in, you stupid idiot?
I don't know. He just listened to the sound of my voice.
All right. Keep talking. Keep yapping.
Thank you for coming down here. And
I'm following the sound.
Eventually, you see a cell with someone in it, and it is a middle-aged human wearing completely dirty and disheveled, but very fine clothing, big floppy hat. He says, "Thank you very much. My name is Volo, and I came here to interview Imrith."
Why?
What the fuck do you mean your name's Volo?
Well, yeah. Why should I be something else?
I would imagine Dee Dee would know who Volo is, being an archaeologist.
Yep, there you go. He said, "I was working on a book about dragons, and, well, I figured she would give me an interview. I mean, I am the greatest author in the world, and why wouldn't you want to be immortalized through my books?"
I think we should leave him in here.
Wouldn't I be familiar with his books?
Sure.
I've never heard of you.
I spend a lot of time in libraries.
Yep, Volo is the preeminent... some of his theories are not proven to be true, but he does seem to be the preeminent author about distant places and lands and creatures, more importantly.
Yeah, when you just make things up, you just publish whatever you want.
He's clearly not that great if he's never, visited us.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. Could I get an interview with someone from your culture? That would be wonderful.
I perform nightly.
What culture?
Oh, the Triton culture.
I perform nightly, and I perform for gold.
I will happily pay you for an interview.
Then sure.
Lovely. Can someone open the door, please? He sort of shakes at the door.
Why?
I'd like to not die of starvation.
I walk over and open the door.
I mean, it's locked.
I just try to open it. I'm like, damn it.
I might have
unlock
tried
things. I can't remember.
I don't know. Do you have sleight of hand?
No, I think somebody else in the party did, though.
I think
I can't
Piranha actually
remember.
has sleight of hand.
I want to say it's Piranha, but she's
Sadly,
sleeping.
Sadly, she has not woken up yet.
I have some acid. Could I corrode the lock?
Absolutely.
I'd be like, all right, I'm just wasting this precious fuck. You owe me an vial of acid, buddy. And I'm
I
gonna
will.
pour a little
happily
bit on
buy
the lock.
It starts to sizzle and smoke starts to rise, and eventually you're able to just break through when it's corroded enough.
Behold!
Behold!
Acid.
Science! We like science.
Yeah.
He steps out, gives you all a bow, and says, "Now, how are we getting back to Waterdeep?"
That's a good question.
I don't even know how I got here to begin with first, bud, so, your guess is as good as mine.
I see. I suppose the dragon doesn't have a stable. No, I suppose not. I'm going to switch over to the map scene. And let's try to figure out where the hell we are. So he pulls a very intricate map. You have no idea where he kept it in this cell, but he has a very intricate map and a belt pouch.
Prison pocket.
Yep, prison pocket. There's a lightning bug flying around in the studio.
Oh,
You don't
let it
I don't
out.
have lightning.
Let it out.
I'll let it out after the game. I'm not going to kill it. Don't worry. All right. So he points to the map and says, "Up here," where I put Eric, by the way.
Yeah.
We're here in the northern reaches of the Tortured Land. So I guess we need to go. Ooh, goes all the way over here to Waterdeep and says that's about a 3-week journey by foot. Well, I guess we're walking. Maybe we can pick up some horses in Riveris here.
I don't even see Waterdeep.
Water's
It's
all the way to
on
the
the
west.
Sword Coast.
I mean, I know
Right
it's
next to
on the
Sword
west.
Coast. So.
In between
Right.
there
Neverwinter
it
and
is.
Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
There's a lot
By
of
the
words.
whaleboat.
There's a lot of words. He says, however, we
A lot of
might be able
words.
to pick up some
there it is.
horses in Riveris, which is only a few days' march from here.
I'd prefer a pony.
Okay.
Get you a pony. Don't worry.
I'm little, you see, and Dee Dee does a little flash of like, yes, very little, and she is very small.
So, I guess we should get to walking? Is there anything else you need to do here?
I
we
forgot
got our
where here
gold.
was. So
Oh, you are in Imrith's lair in the mountains outside the
Is there
Tortured
anything
Land.
we want to take?
Perhaps that gem that I mentioned earlier, perhaps the gold, and maybe your buddy who's still asleep upstairs.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think we
gonna
already
check
took the
out
gold.
that tarnished ball.
Where's
alright.
the gem?
Which gem?
the creepy black orb. Yeah, I'll
The
totally
creepy orb?
pop that in my
Yeah,
bag.
that's what I was talking about. All right, Senzin, are you doing anything before
Menredin's
Menredin
the one
just
that
pops it in
carries
her
all the
bag?
random crap, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because it used to be
That's
Hiccup.
fine.
I need to know who carries all the
So
random
if
crap.
I hold the ball and like concentrate really hard and commune with the ball, does it commune back?
You get a sense of shifting shadows and a sense of satisfaction.
Oh. Okay.
What you doing?
I'll hand it to her to hold.
How
Cool.
how big is it? Is it like Magic 8 Ball? Is it like bowling
Magic-
ball?
It's like softball sized.
Ball. Okay.
That's not bad.
I shake it and try to see if I can hear anything on the inside.
Hello.
You cannot hear anything on the inside.
Oh.
I hold it up to the light to see if there's like a luster, like a pearl.
It looks like if you knew what plastic was, it would look like plastic. However, the etching on the outside of it feels like metal. Here's what it looks like again. It looks to be some sort of synthetic material, the black parts.
I stare at it real hard
Okay.
and then just shove it in my pocket.
Awesome. Volo's just
Is there
rummaging
any
around
kind of
looking for
check
anything
we
else.
could do to find out more about it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can find out it's magic. It's definitely magic. I'm not even going to make a roll for that, obviously, because it was glowing when you got here. Or glowing when you woke up, I should say. It would take time to research this to figure out what it is.
Okay. So at this
Yeah.
point, suffice to know it's magic.
Indeed. Volo is rummaging through the shelves, and he turns to you and says, "Oh, by the way, thank you for letting me out. I'll reward you, and if you get me back to Waterdeep safely, I'll reward you even more."
With what?
Money?
All right.
Why, thank you. He just sits down and
Edie's
starts...
manner just cracks me up.
Yep.
Sorry.
Volo just sits down and starts paging through, like, some random book. Nah, they got that wrong. They got that wrong. that might be all right.
I walk over and look over his shoulder, see what he's looking at. Which book?
It is a book about the cannibal, the tribe of cannibal humans on some sort of island to the southwest, off the Sword Coast.
Oh shit, we're talking about cannibals? Dee Dee starts looking over and reading over his shoulder.
It's about their culture, about their habits and behaviors.
Interesting.
Volo thinks
Reminds
so.
me of someone. Reminds me of someone, I don't know. It just reminds me of someone that I knew once. Vivisection and all.
Ugh.
Seems like a distant dream now.
Everybody give me an insight check.
Insight.
Can I sense motive or something? God, I'm
Oh
trying to
man,
remember.
that would be a 9.
16.
Also 16.
What'd you get, Jax?
7.
All right, so Shazara and Dee Dee, you just turn to each other almost at the same time and just smirk. It's obvious Volo's just sitting there waiting time for you to decide what you're going to do and get him out of there.
I mean, should we go get your little friend?
Yeah. Who's strong enough to carry her, though?
Probably Senzin, the big boy.
Probably
right here.
Senzin. It's not me anymore.
What sends in strength?
19.
Yeah, you're good. You are good. You can carry Piranha with one arm.
I'm like the Rock, baby.
My
God.
days of carrying shit are over. No more carrying rocks and lifting weights.
It's something in you just remember, being part of some society a long time ago.
I feel like there was a time when I could do that. Maybe
I
it was a
lifted
dream.
some iron.
Yeah.
Iron lifting. Speaks to me.
It does.
Strangely, it does.
All right,
so
I guess we
pick her
start
up.
fucking hoofing it.
And
Yeah, so we
walking
got
with
the
this
gold.
dude.
We got our friend. We got this dude. And we have Menredin has the orb.
And
Yeah.
Menrin has the orb.
The ball, if you will.
If I'm not mistaken, everybody has 10 days rations, so I'm not going to go through getting really twitchy about that. I hate that shit. So if something happens on the road or something, then we'll discuss it. But for now, you have enough food to get you to, where is it? To get you to Riveris. Sound about right?
Yeah. Have we been there before?
You have not.
Where did I leave my bathtub?
I
Yeah,
think
what
you-
happened to the jewel encrusted bathtub?
I think you left it in Waterdeep. Or was it Baldur's Gate?
Oh, you got a bathtub.
It might have been Baldur's Gate. It was somewhere north and cold.
I'm just picturing in Dee Dee's brain what this looks like, and then in reality, it's actually a Frost Giant's helmet.
Like Claude, porcelain bathtub.
Nah, I just flipped the helmet upside down and filled it with water.
Innovative. I like that.
Yeah, started dragging it around with me on the road.
And you got to keep your moisturizing regime up.
Yeah.
All right, you make your way out of Imrith's mountain lair, through the amphitheater that you guys fought in, well, except for Dee Dee, and to the foot of the mountains. At which point there are badlands. They're not pastures. They're not grassland. It's just patches of grass in between boulders and sandy patches. Nothing really lives here.
So what you're telling me is there's no library here.
And there is no library in the desert south of the Tortured Lands, no. All right, you have a decision to make. Are you going through the border forest, or are you going around the border forest?
Which is faster?
Through the border
hold
forest.
on. Which one is the border? Oh, that's the border forest. Okay.
Yep.
If I remember, one of these big blank areas has frost dragons.
Which blank areas?
Like in and around the lake to the south.
The Shadow Sea?
To the north of that. Like that big blank
Oh,
area.
the High Melt Lake.
Yeah, like that big blank area where there's no settlement.
Yep.
So I feel like if we
go ahead.
went through the forest, that would spit us out into a danger area.
That's certainly possible. If anyone wants to give me a history check. Or survival if you have it.
Yeah.
21.
All right. Hold on.
I got
22.
All right, hold on. I'm looking. Where is it? Oh, right. All right. Whoever got higher than an 18 realizes that there is a settlement, a court of Eladrin in the border forest, and they don't take very kindly to intrusions into their forest.
Well, if there's a lot of them, and only 5 of us, 6 if you include Volo. Perhaps not going through the border forest.
Your call.
Yeah, we're gonna be in unfamiliar, thick terrain. With dangers and unfriendly tribes, so maybe not great.
All right.
Yeah. Shazara being more thoughtful than Theris. Who would have been like, let's go through the border forest. We can take him.
I mean, up to you guys. So you're going to go around. And I need somebody to roll percentile dice for me. Tell me what you got. Somebody pick somebody.
I'm doing it. 25.
That is good. Over 50 was going to be a random encounter. So you make it to Riveris after several days on the road. And it is a mid-sized town. There's probably 5 or 6 streets branching off one big road that goes right down the middle of Riveris. There is a blacksmith, there is a stable, there are 2 hotels. Both of them have bars and serve food. And anything else you're looking for, they could probably find you. If not the exact thing, some sort of local substitution.
I mean, you know I love a hotel and bar.
You're going to make me name it, aren't you? Hold on.
I mean, if you'd like to.
Fantasy name generator.
Happy Halfling.
There you go. The Happy Halfling and Mabel's.
Mabel's.
Yep. Fantasy name generator. No.
Sounds more like a diner.
Well, maybe it's the combination, like bar / breakfast nook inside the hotel.
Mabel's famous waffles.
Guaranteed to maybe not give you food poisoning.
Guaranteed.
I'll take a maybe.
The stable is connected to Mabel's.
Mabel's Stables?
Yep.
I must be tired because I am far too amused by Mabel's.
Yes, you are tired to be amused by Mabel's.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just go marching in and making friends and.
All right, you march in. There is a taciturn, gray-haired woman behind the bar. She's yelling into the kitchen, and she looks up and goes, "I'm Mabel. Come on in."
I do that. I'm excited. Old ladies love me.
Hello,
Just sit
madam.
Ah,
What
someone with
have you
manners.
to eat?
We've got here. She presents you with a menu. There's vegetarian selections, meat selections. Not a lot of them. There's like 2 of each, but And she says, "Oh, we've also got stew."
Any
That's
eggs?
the cheapest one. Yeah. We get them delivered fresh every morning.
Where do they
I
come
would
from?
like this meat dish. He points a big finger. And this
Excellent
vegetable
choice.
dish. And
Excellent
stew.
choice.
I'm
And stew.
starving.
Big boy.
That's what she said.
I'll have some coffee and maybe some eggs.
She looks down at Dee Dee and says, "You wanted eggs? What kind? Scrambled, fried, sunny side?
Any
Poached,
butt
boiled?"
eggs?
Any what?
Butt eggs from the butt.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's all right. And Dee Dee will dig into her bag and come out with 2 eggs and set them on the counter. If you could just fry these up for me.
I'll still have to charge you for them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nana
Okay.
Toppins, by chance?
We haven't gotten a franchise here yet, but
Okay.
perhaps. I mean, I don't need the competition, to be honest.
Do you have risky whiskey?
I've heard about that. I don't. What exactly is it? We don't have it.
That's okay. You would know.
I'm sure.
You would see God.
Isn't it a little early for whiskey?
I mean,
In a
it's
long
it's afternoon. It's mid-afternoon.
3 years.
Oh, okay.
Wait, 2 years? Feels like it's been 2 years, right? Am I right?
Since you've had risky whiskey. About that.
Since yeah, it just feels like a long day. It's been a couple years of a day.
She says we do have some good whiskey, some bourbon actually.
I would like this bourbon.
It's locally made.
Is it food?
Wait,
it's a drink.
It's fire water, ma'am.
I like water.
It's going to hurt going down.
Oh, I don't want that then.
But then it will warm you from the inside out.
I very much don't want that then.
Okay.
I feel like Mandarin probably shouldn't drink anything that will make her feel dehydrated.
Or lead to more random thunder steps, or what is it? Thunder waves.
Yeah.
I would like your favoriteest thing on the menu though.
Oh, that would be the caribou steak. Which is what Sensen is getting.
Yes, that please. And then not fire water.
Water's free. And she pours, it's from the well outside. She pours you a big glass. And she looks to Volo and asks what he'd like, and he points to a vegetable dish and says, "Do you have tea from Chult?" Obviously, she does not have tea from Chult, and he is very disappointed. He settles for coffee. Without paying,
Chult,
by the way.
that sounds familiar. I feel like I had a different character from that area at one point. Chult.
It's basically the dark continent in D&D.
I don't want to talk about Chult.
Bad things happen in Chult. You lose your eyes in Chult. Sorry.
You know, in a past life, I never mind.
Do you need to confess, my child?
You a cop?
He's kind of a cop.
No,
I have
Thanks for the
a
biddies.
and some that wicked shades.
Oh, I forgot about the badge and sunglasses.
Dee Dee's kind of like sitting on, like, I imagine like a little bar stool next to Senzin, and kind of just takes her little drink of water and goes, yeah, okay. And she kind of turns away a little bit and sips.
And he's like, okay. And his little, well, no, he doesn't have a tail. That's right. He just kind of adjusts himself and sips his bourbon. Whatever. I'm sorry.
All right. Volo does not have any money, so he is very gently asking if you folks would cover him until we get back to Waterdeep.
Lord boy.
Manridin reaches up to pat him on the shoulder.
Why, thank
you. And smiles real big and goes, don't even worry about it. That's what I'm for. And
Excellent.
Then wanders off to go chat with strangers.
Everybody here is relatively friendly. They don't get a lot of visitors. They know everybody. Everybody knows everybody else. And you guys are an event. People want to talk to you. They want to know you because, again, they're up here in the north. It's very cold for the most part, and people don't like coming up here because they really don't make anything here other than the local bourbon, and that's about it. So you make friends pretty quickly.
Awesome. Menridin is being Menridin. She's walking up to people. She's introducing herself. She's like butting into conversations, being like, "What's that? That's weird." And then like slowly she pulls out her lyre and starts like preparing to do some light entertainment and storytelling.
Woohoo!
In exchange for room and board, with a nod to the grandmotherly Mabel.
Mabel could be convinced. Give me a persuasion check, DC 10. You just don't fail miserably.
Sure. That's with my background, right?
Yep.
I mean, I got a 15.
Yep, you're good. You managed to convince Mabel that, you're enough of a novelty in town that people will want to come and see you, and they'll spend money on food and drinks. So, she will actually cover everyone's dinner and lodging for the night if you want it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so kind of you.
Well, she better be good.
I mean.
All right. You ready for... Give me that performance check?
Always. Yeah.
Kirsten, what'd you say?
So don't fuck this up.
I didn't catch it. So you string your lyre and you're playing. You're going to town, and let's see what you rolled.
Oof. 15.
That's fine. Remember, these are locals. They don't see much of anything in the way of entertainment, really. Except for some dancing at the Harvest Festival. That's about all they see. So you go over like gangbusters, and everybody's applauding you, and this is, you're right in your element. Is anybody doing anything while Menridin is performing?
Shazara is sitting, I guess, at the bar, just drinking her coffee and observing and not really looking like she wants to talk to anybody.
You do actually, at one point, hear Volo ask Mabel if they have a reference library in town, and she just looks at him.
Oh, I turn to see what her answer is.
I mean, she just looks at him like he's fucking crazy.
I pretend like I didn't hear anything he said.
Anybody want to do anything else tonight before we have a lovely night's sleep and try to negotiate for horses in the morning? And a pony. Sorry, horses and a pony.
I mean, maybe
2
horses
ponies?
and 2 ponies.
Got it.
I like a pony.
I'm small.
You are very.
You know, every night, you know, gotta find some water. Gotta commune with Eric.
Awesome. The night passes uneventfully. You know, it's like almost when Imrith was defeated, the shadow that had fallen across most of the north lifted. People seem lighter. People seem happier. And the day dawns bright and clear. There's a pounding on the door. I'm assuming you've got 2 or 3 rooms. There's a pounding on all of your doors, and some serving people come up, and they're feeding you bacon and eggs, and bags and aiken. I don't know. Yeah. They're feeding you bacon and eggs, and courtesy of Mabel, she was very impressed with the performance last night.
Heck yeah.
Nice
Very
job,
excited.
Benridin.
Excellent. Tell me what you're doing. I'm here to watch you do figure out how to get horses.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
there's a stable.
Mabel's stables, right? So,
yeah.
Let's
Yes,
try
Mabel
that.
I guess we go talk to Mabel about horses.
Yeah. And Menridin, you should talk to her. Got a good rapport built already.
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
you going to talk? Okay. So you know, kind of flounce up to the bar. I like that word, flounce. I think that describes Menridin. And Mabel says, "Well, you got to go talk to my husband, Ricardo. He deals with the stables." And she yells, "Ricardo!" And the largest half-orc you've ever seen comes walking out of the back room. Says, "Can I help you?" Mabel says you're looking for horses, I guess.
Yeah.
Hi. Yes, you're tall.
You're short.
Yes. We would like 3 horses and 3 small horses.
3 horses and 3 small horses? You mean ponies, or do you want donkeys, mules? What?
Yes.
Pony.
All right. Well,
Hey, donkey's an option? I want a donkey.
Sure. We have several.
Yeah.
I run a fair stable, fair price for fair animals.
Okay.
How much are you prepared to pay for them?
How much are you charging for them?
That's a very good question. Sometimes people are dumb and say, they'll give me a lot more than they're worth. So the horses are probably going to be 20 gold apiece. The pony is 15.
What about the donkey?
The donkey will be 15 as well.
Okay.
I think we can swing that.
That's actually a very good price. I probably need a draft horse though. Do you have a draft horse? Oh wait, don't I have a steed?
You're a
Shit,
paladin of a certain
paladin.
level. You could just fucking find Castide and ride on it.
Yeah, I have like a steed. I gotta brush up on this shit again.
Wait, so how many actual horses do we need?
You're going to need 1 for Shazara, 1 for Volo, 1 for Piranha, and
1 for a definitely not unconscious body.
Yep. And a donkey for Didi, and a pony for Menridin.
Woo!
Does that include like the
Tack.
saddle and everything?
Yeah, it includes tack. They're not the
I'm
greatest
just-
quality, but they're serviceable.
I'm gonna just slide the 15 gold over.
All right. He nods and sort of leads you all out to the stables and points out the horses. They're all relatively healthy. Nothing that is glaringly obviously wrong with any of them. If anyone with animal handling wants to roll, you can.
If I remember, Menredin is maybe not great with horses. So we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
12?
At the end of the day, you're pretty sure that they're relatively healthy. Like, they don't have any hoof disease. They don't have any rotten teeth. You know, they're not excessively runny when it comes to other things. So, you know, they're pretty healthy as far as you can tell.
Oh, I'm not even looking at that. Menredin doesn't know the ass from the mouth of a horse. It's more like, does the horse hate her?
Oh.
What's the disposition?
Give me... You got a 12 on animal handling?
Yeah.
It looks pretty docile. It doesn't look like it's about to bite your nose off.
Okay, I got a nice pony. I like nice ponies.
You know, Ricardo's basically telling you, like, I wouldn't sell you something that's going to hurt you.
I appreciate it. And then I hand out a fistful of coins, and I'm like, please select 15 gold.
And he meticulously selects 15 gold and 15 gold only.
Doing business with you.
I appreciate that. Torn be with you. And he walks off.
It's my donkey like.
Give me an animal handling roll.
18.
It fucking hates you.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter what you rolled. I just wanted you to have to roleplay with the donkey that hates you.
Oh, I wanted somebody to have an animal that hated them.
Not me. My animal handling sucks.
Why don't you give me an animal handling roll too then?
Oh, that would be a 6.
Oh no.
You're pretty sure your animal loves you.
Okay. I could be wrong, but whatever.
You're absolutely certain your animal's like, yeah, we're good friends. Ricardo asks you one last question. Do you want to buy some feed?
Yeah.
I look at Senzan.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, we're gonna need feed. I mean, I can find some out in the wild, but it's easier if we just have it.
He sells you a couple saddlebags, enough to get you to...
Yeah.
He only charges like 10 gold for all of it.
They can graze, but it's not going to be all the nutrients they need, so this will help.
So, you know, this will get you down to the Shade Enclave, or maybe even to Orolfin. And let's go over, I'll show you on the map where those things are.
I definitely saw...
So you are here right now.
Yeah.
Right? And he says the feed will definitely get you to the Shade Enclave, maybe even all the way down here to Orphan. Depending if you go through the Scimitar Spires, there's a good pass through there, but watch out for the ogres. I would recommend going down around the southern tip of the spires.
Okay.
All right. Well, you tell me what you're doing.
I mean, if we have nothing else to do here, I guess we hit the road. We've still got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Does anybody care if I skip over the rest of this and get us to Waterdeep?
No.
No.
All right. Excellent. Why don't we just go for another 20 minutes and then call it, and then we'll take a break tonight. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I got to load up one image, and then we'll get there. All right. I meant to do this right before game, but then I fucking forgot we had game. Yeah, right? All right. That's not what I wanted. So is there anything you guys want to talk about while you're traveling?
So, like, have you guys been having weird dreams?
Yeah.
I've been really craving birdseed.
I'm feeling like I gotta work on some new moves with my packed weapons.
Yeah, I just can't help but feel like, I don't know, like deja vu-y. I didn't
Deja
doubt,
vu-y.
think, I didn't think I believed in that, but I feel, yeah, like there's something else, like there's this other, I don't know, this other realm that's peeking through ours. It's very strange.
Gonna have to look this up when we can finally find a library again.
Yeah, I
Volo
think there's
types up.
something with that ball.
He says there are very fine libraries in Waterdeep, and I can't recommend them
Oh,
enough.
good.
Menredin just starts like babbling about various planes of existence and how like between the plane of water and this plane and the dream, like maybe there's a dream plane and whatever happened in our dreams, maybe that was a plane that's now overlapping with our current consciousness, and you never like just going absolutely batshit.
Okay, this is a stupid question. Is my character from Waterdeep?
I think so.
I think she is. Because, like, when Volo starts, like, talking about Waterdeep, I kind of look at him like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
After several uneventful weeks of travel, everybody subtract like 100 gold just for expenses as you got there. You finally arrive at Waterdeep, the jewel of the Sword Coast. It is a huge city. Let me see. There we go. I got a map of Waterdeep. I'm going to put it over mine and Starsail's head. And it stretches north-south. There's a huge island to the south. You are approaching from the east. So the first thing you see are the tamed farmlands in the eastern fields as you are approaching Waterdeep. And it starts to rise up in front of you. For Shazara, it's home. For the rest of you, you may or may not have been here before. I believe you have. I don't know about Dee Dee, but it is...
Everybody else came with me to my awkward family dinner.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So the walls are impressive, and you see the Griffin Guard circling the city on their mounts, and it is pretty impressive. You know, it's the one of the biggest, most civilized places in the known world. Volo, as you approach, is in high spirits, and he invites you to meet him tonight at the Yawning Portal, and he will have your reward for you.
All right. Well, we will be there.
Excellent.
We have no other plans.
I mean, yeah.
Excellent. Well, then I will see you in several hours. I am looking forward to a bath.
Bath?
Yes. We don't bathe in water every night. I suppose we could, but we'd like to get the road dirt off me.
Does the Yawning Portal have baths?
The Yawning Portal probably does not. However, well, they probably have very small ones. I recommend a bathhouse, and he gives you the name of a bathhouse, which I will have to pick up. He gives you the name of a bathhouse in the, I don't know, let's say it's in the North Ward. Relatively expensive, and the North Ward is the northeast portion of the city. And the bathhouse is called the Wall of Faith.
Ooh.
I am most intrigued.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I will see you then. If you'd like to come with me to the bathhouse, I suppose more the merrier.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Excellent.
see your ding dong.
Oh, well, then don't look at it.
It's like eye level with me. It's hard to avoid that.
I know I am well endowed, however,
No,
You
it's just
simply
it's like
shouldn't
it's just
avert your
I'm just
eyes.
short. I'm just short. You should avert your dick.
I see. Interesting.
I can press to digitize the road dirt off of Dee Dee if she's too concerned about the possibility of having
Her hoo-ha in public.
Bolo's junk in her face.
Yeah, you know, my little virgin eyes. I would appreciate that very much, sir, if you just clean me off a little bit. I don't need to be all the way clean, just a little bit clean. That's fine.
I make some of the dirt come off of her. Leave most of it.
Just enough to make her look grungy.
Yes.
All
I don't want
right.
to cramp her style.
So you walk down these wonderful paved streets all the way to the Wall of Faith in the North Ward. These houses are expensive. They are pretty, they're not your normal shacks. These houses are for people who either are wealthy merchants or some sort of business people or people who are nobility.
Didn't Shazara live around here?
I'm going to have to, Shazar, you're going to have to tell me if you remember. I thought you lived near the university, which would... Let me look.
I
don't know if it was in this area, but I remember her family being fancy.
Yeah, they were pretty fancy.
Yep. Hold on. Here's a map of Waterdeep. Let's figure it out.
But university sounds possibly right because isn't my dad a professor or something?
One of your parents is definitely a professor.
They are both professors. One of
They're
them.
both professors.
No. Sorry, your father's a
Wait.
professor. Your mother is a cleric.
That's right.
Is she a cleric at the Wall of Faith?
No, the Wall of Faith is how do I put it? The Wall of Faith is they serve all kinds of customers who have all kinds of needs. So ooh, let me put Eric on the map.
So it could potentially get sketchy.
I want to stay in the Sea Ward.
I'm going to say that you walk pretty much down the high road most of the way. When you get past the North Ward, or past the words where it says North Ward on Hassanter Street and Sulmore Street, that's when it starts to get nicer. Mostly businesses on the east side of the High Street and very nice houses on the west side of High Street, or the High Road. I'm going to say the bathhouse is in Shastar Street. So there you are. It is fronted with Greek columns, very, very tall white pillars. Now, if they were actually Greek, they'd be painted garish colors, but, this is fantasy. So there are tall white pillars, and there is a big portcullis right in the front, and it is raised. And Vola walks on in and says, "Bats for everyone!" You do have some more of that money, right? You'll get it back tonight.
Oh boy.
Yes! Bats!
All right. They want 15 gold pieces each for the experience, and they intimate that there is another menu that you may have if you'd like it.
Another menu?
Yes.
Special bats?
Is it meat?
In a sense.
Oh. Interesting.
We serve many desires here. And the proprietress hands you a folded over leather bound fold. It looks like a folder. right? And it has
Bubble baths?
no, for Senzan, it has it's listing all kinds of sex acts, most that Senzan doesn't know what they are. Senzan doesn't know what they are.
I like how they just like fully ignore Menridin. They're just like, this is a child.
Why would you want to do that?
Oh, the 2 goblin eggs? That's a great one.
I think
might not be the right bathhouse for this crowd.
Volo says, oh no, you don't have to order off that menu. It's simply an extra service. I just want to get clean.
Do you have scale shining? I'm a bit vertigreed at the moment.
Absolutely, we can provide that service for you.
Perfect.
And they literally pick up from behind the desk a tray filled with all kinds of scented oils. All right. Unless anybody wants to do anything else, you are now all in the bathhouse.
Not me.
You're not? What are you doing while they're taking...
digitize the dirt off of Dee Dee.
Yeah, I'm semi-clean. I'm going about the town.
You're just going to wander off?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'll wander off with Dee Dee. I can press to digitize my own dirt.
All right.
I'm going to, I'm looking for some magic shops.
Okay. Are you asking
The
anybody?
seedier, the better.
Are you asking anybody where to find them, or are you just wandering around?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a dirty little greasy guy that kind of looks like me. I don't trust these rich folk.
Interestingly enough, you find yourself on Troll Skull Alley. I mean, look at the map. It's right there.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Right? There is a magic shop. There are several... there's 2 bars, a big closed building that looks like a bar. And yes, the magic shop it's got a sign hanging outside. Let me look at it because I don't remember the name. It is... all right. I gotta find the name. Not the Bent Nail. The Bookworm's Treasure. They've got a sign hanging outside. Yeah. You going in?
The Dragonborn works there.
Yep.
I like the name. I'll wander in with Dee Dee.
All right.
Yeah, I'm like very suspicious too as I walk about.
Okay.
Like I just look like a suspicious little guy.
Yep. There is a golden dragonborn. Introduces himself. Welcome, customers. My name is Rochelle. How can I help you this fine afternoon?
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Searching for some information, really. I don't know if you'd be able to help me with that.
That depends. What sort of information are you looking for?
Probably forbidden knowledge.
What kind of forbidden knowledge?
You see, I'm looking for a very specific item. Well, 2 specific items, actually. They seem to have been misplaced from my personage at some point. I don't know how that happened. They were literally attached to me. Do you know anything about liches?
Oh, you're looking for necromantic knowledge, yes?
Yeah. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I like that about you.
That usually falls more in the realm of clerical activity than my activity. I do have a friend who works for the Temple of Jurgle you might want to speak with.
Oh, really? What's their name?
And of course, I've got to make that name up. Their name is... I'm going to take the first thing that comes up. It's going to be hilarious. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Stretch.
Stretch.
Yep.
Stretch.
He's a dwarf.
Like
it's a nickname.
Oh, it's because he's short.
Yes.
Or is he tall for a dwarf?
How would I know?
I don't know.
We don't really talk about his height. He's sensitive about that.
Oh, so I won't mention it then. Thanks, that's good to know. Where's this Temple of Jurgle?
Oh, it's
I
in the
knew
Temple
someone
District.
that worshipped Jurgle once.
It's in the Temple District, and he sort of gives you directions. Let me see where the Temple District is.
Is it by all of the house ofs?
Probably. Where would that be?
It's probably yeah.
Yeah, it is in the Sea Ward, near the walls, near the mud flats, the Temple of Beauty, the House of Wonder, the Tower of Luck, Shrines of Nature. It is in there, and it is right off the Street of the Singing Dolphin.
So fancy.
I don't really get the naming conventions around here, but whatever.
Now, it will take you a while to get there. You might not make it back. Where are you staying?
You might not make it back.
I look at Shazara. Are we staying?
We're staying. I already forgot where we're staying.
Your mom's house.
The wall.
Well, all of our friends are at wherever it is.
Oh, okay.
Wall of Faith.
Yeah, this can wait. This can wait, I guess, until tomorrow, unless I want to venture out into the night in the darkness by myself.
Which is always a great idea in Waterdeep at night.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I'm pretty powerful, though.
I would suggest maybe we go back out
Out of character for a
tomorrow.
minute, I have ramped the shit out of everything in this city just for you guys. So.
I still feel like I'm pretty powerful and I can face any foe that comes my way. I'm just built different. I'm gonna look at Shazar. Are you gonna look at books or something? You came all this way.
Sure. I just didn't really feel like hanging out at the bathhouse. So
You didn't want to see his dingling either, did you?
Not really, no.
All right, we're gonna flip to the bathhouse for a minute or two, and then we'll go to water. Then we'll go to the yawning portal and call it. So, what are you guys doing at the bathhouse?
Am I getting my scales cleaned after my bath?
You are getting your scales polished.
Good. Yes. Just the way it sounds, y'all. That's it.
Keep picturing the merry old land of Oz.
Volo's fallen asleep like 2 or 3 times, and the attendants keep having to wake him up.
Menredin has somehow managed to convince them to give her effectively the Triton special. She's gotten a seaweed wrap in a heavy saltwater bath, and so she is luxuriating while also eating her snack that she's wrapped in.
Perfect.
She's also under the water and probably concerning the attendants that she's dead because she has not come up for air.
I mean, most of them assume, given what you look like, that you can breathe water, but, they'll deal with it at night if you don't come up out of the water and dispose of you somehow. Let's see. Volo finishes up, and he's getting ready to leave. He tells both Senzin and Menredin that we will see each other tonight at the Yawning Portal. I look forward to presenting you with your reward. And he bows to both of you. He tells you where it is first, and it is. Let's see. Yeah, where is the Yawning Portal?
Oh, I found it.
Where?
Straight down.
Straight down. The Godcatcher, the Great Drunkard. Anyway, it's in the Castle Ward, right? It's in the Trades Ward.
The Trades Ward.
Yep. The Trades Ward, just south of the Castle Ward. You'll see it. You pass Waterdeep Way, and you'll hear the sounds.
Oh, I definitely read Cook Street as Cock Street.
Oh.
By the way, where's Piranha been resting and reposing while all this has been happening?
She may or may not still be just tied, slung over the back of a horse.
What if you guys just put her on like a little floaty in the bathhouse?
I think she would enjoy that. Like, like give her a mud mask and some cucumber ice slices.
Yeah, put like a little drink in her hand just in case she wakes up. She'll have a nice little surprise.
Yeah.
Spa day at Bernie's.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. The rest of the afternoon passes very restfully for you guys, or not very restfully for the people who've been traipsing around Waterdeep all day. And it is time to meet Volo at the Yawning Portal.
All right, let's see what this bullshit is. I mean, deal.
I feel like we got Skamazi'd, you know?
I mean, yeah.
Oh well.
So you arrive at the Yawning Portal, so named because of the huge yawning portal in the middle of the bar. That apparently adventurers go down into because there is a multi-level dungeon down there that this city was built upon. And as you arrive, you see a group of adventurers being lowered down on a platform in the middle of the Yawning Portal.
So
The
it's
crowd's
not
cheering.
a euphemism.
Nope, not a euphemism at all. The barkeep, Durnan, is a large human male, middle-aged, long dark hair, going gray at the temples. And he is the one operating the winch to lower the people down into the Yawning Portal. You see Volo sitting in incredibly fine clothes on at a table off to the side. And he motions you over and says, Friends, I have wonderful news. Please sit. Are we all sitting?
Yes.
We are sitting.
Now, I am a little bit cash strapped at the moment. However, this is for you. And he pulls out a scroll, big, 2 feet long scroll from his pack and hands it to you and says, Congratulations! You are now homeowners.
What?
Huh?
Look at the screen. So, apparently it is the deed to the dilapidated huge mansion in, or bar that you saw on Troll Skull Alley earlier.
It's so big.
What exactly are we supposed to do with that thing?
Whatever you'd like, it's yours now.
Please don't tell me that's our payment.
It is, it's worth several hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, but how much money are we supposed to put into it to like make it not look like shit?
I mean, you could live in it as it is.
Can we?
What if we just sell it? Can we just sell it?
You could. It's no difference to me what you'd like to do with it. But I suspect you could make some sort of decent profit.
By running a haunted house?
I don't. All right. Well,
thanks.
Dee Dee's
I mean,
just gonna take the scroll.
I don't really want to settle down in Waterdeep. I kind of wanted to get out of here for a reason, so...
Maybe if we just what if we fix it up a little bit and then we just get someone else to run it for us? And it's just passive income.
I love that Dee Dee's talking about passive income.
I mean, real estate is a wonderful investment, and I have been told that we do need to diversify our strategies.
Indeed, you could make it Eric Industries franchise.
I mean, I don't know if I would go that far.
Well, my friends,
But
this is celebratory. I'm surprised
Yeah.
you're all not so happy about this.
It's a big responsibility.
What's the tax burden of this?
Yeah, what's property tax like?
No, it's reasonable, I'm sure. I bought it
You
at a
owned
tax
it.
sale.
What's more importantly, what's the school tax like? I know they ream you out the pockets for that.
Oh, well, it's about 3% of gross profit.
So why are you giving this to us? Because if it was that great, I assume you would want to hold on to it yourself.
I will be retiring soon. And quite frankly, I have no
Retiring
desire.
from what?
Interviewing dragons in their lairs?
It's dangerous work, I imagine.
That's true.
Indeed. I would like to teach. I would like to turn my attention towards teaching. Now that said, perhaps you could turn it into a school or a library.
A school with a library.
Perhaps.
For some reason, a school seems like a really cozy, inviting thought.
I believe that this building has been many things in its lifetime. It's been a brothel, it's been a hotel, it's been a bookstore, it's been many things.
School, huh? Would goblins be allowed at this school?
You're the owner. You decide.
Maybe it could be a church.
Religious school.
Maybe not.
Your calls.
You can build a little chapel in the back for yourself.
Okay, yay! Like, that's a start. It's a start. You know, we all have to start humble. That's how you build character.
I can
Indeed.
teach archaeology. It's really just digging. There's not a whole lot to teach, but
Well, my understanding of archaeology is that there's much to teach. One would want to use very delicate brushes and very delicate tools, and or otherwise risk breaking things.
I hold up my stick of dynamite. Nah, no need all that.
He just sighs and says, "You have a very unique perspective on archaeology, madame."
Thank you.
It could be a cultural exchange dormitory.
Yeah. Well, regardless, we gotta fix the fucking dump up first. No one's gonna wanna pray or learn or culturally exchange anything there, as it is.
I'll admit it does need some work. I will happily get you a reasonable discount on any contractors you need to fix it up. Particularly the stonemasons and the Honorable Order of Carpenters.
Maybe this isn't such a bad idea.
I'm warming up to it, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, excellent. And I must say, I am incredibly grateful to you for rescuing me from Imrit's lair. And you shall all receive a wonderful, wonderful thanks in my latest book.
Great. Thank you.
You are very welcome. And I think that's where we're going to end, with you guys sitting around the table at the bar trying to figure out what the fuck you're going to do with this building.
Hooray.
Bolo just seems sketchy.
I mean, out of character, it's quite likely he's a huge-ass con man who writes books to cover his cons. Let's do confessionals. Shazara! How's Shazara feeling about what happened tonight in tonight's game?
Shazara's still feeling a little strange after waking up and, you know, big things happened and big battles, and it's all kind of fuzzy now, but
Pardon me.
definitely feels different. Like, somebody else mentioned having weird dreams. Senden mentioned having weird dreams, and she always has weird dreams, but yeah, she's definitely feeling like something is different. But you know, over the last several days of traveling, she hasn't quite figured it out. But she is really happy to get rid of this Volo asshole, because he was getting on her last nerves, and she's really not sure about this whole giant house school cultural center idea, but
You forgot Temple.
and temple, little chapel in the backyard, But more than that, she's just not really sure that she is ready to settle down in any way and water deep. But on the other hand, she hasn't really been finding a lot of answers, so maybe she can start looking around closer to home, and hopefully when they get this place set up, they can, go back to other travels and adventures.
All right, cool. Senzan. God damn it, that's gonna take me a
right.
while too.
I mean, what can I say? It's time to move on and see what life brings us after communing with giants and dragons and airships and my parents and her parents and my church in the back of this house. I just feel like I need to make a church, but it's going to be a different kind of church because I just have this sense that we need a particular type of communion, and not saccharine sweet. So I don't know. I need to figure this out.
Will there be a disturbing amount of scrolls talking about self-flagellation?
I mean, there could if it leads to enlightenment.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for today.
Menredin. How's Menredin feeling about what happened tonight?
I mean, she's all over the place. She's not as concerned with the funky dreams as some of the group, because her brain's already a little weird. For a variety of reasons, and Eric hasn't told her that it was anything to be concerned about, so she's just not thinking about it. So she's just kind of bopping along, but now she has a house, and she doesn't know what to do with a house, but it's really close to the big bathtub, so I have a feeling a lot of her money will end up there.
You could build a bathhouse.
Oh.
Just saying.
Oh, I like that idea. But then that'd be in direct competition with the people who very much confused poor Senzin. And yeah.
All right. Dee Dee. I was about to say Piranha. Dee Dee.
Hey guys. It's me, your girl, Dee Dee. Back at it again, trying to get the hand and eye of Vecna. We came so far the last time, we thought we had it in the bag, and yet here we are. Bamboozled, bewitched.
The vagaries of the time-space continuum.
Truly, just, life comes at you fast, and sometimes you just lose the artifacts that your patron asked you to get for them, and now you have to start the whole thing over again. Surely this will be fine. Excited about the prospect of being a property owner. Not excited about said property, though. I was excited, it's a nice thing to have a property. It's not a nice thing to have a shitty property. Well, c'est la vie, I guess.
When in Rome. Sorry. So, all right. So we're going to do Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I have skipped over, the first half of the module to get you to Trollskull Manor.
Oh my god.
Because the first half of it is, to teach people how to play level 1 to level 4. So we've dispensed with all that. You guys know how to play. You know what cities are like. You know what D&D is like. And now you get to do accounting in D&D.
Oh no. But that was my other character.
I don't like math.
This one doesn't know what coins are.
So yeah, and I think it will be highly amusing to see the arguments next week over what Troll Skull Manor is going to become. So in my other game, they turned it into a brothel. So
library. It at least needs a large library.
All right. Jax, you're
Different
muted.
stuff. Community center. Sorry. We can have like a church wing and a library wing and a dance hall.
I thought we decided the church is going in the backyard.
Oh, that's right.
I'll say if we do it that way, what you've just described is the weird empty auditorium that like
You've just described a VFW post.
yeah, you've described the VFW / Mormon churches. Where it's not a church, it's just a community center that turns into a church on Wednesdays.
Shazara's feeling a little unusually anti the whole church idea for some inexplicable reason.
Couldn't possibly be related to current events. Not at all.
Of course not.
All right. Anybody want to add anything? We'll call it a night. All right. Cool. Thanks for joining us. And I will leave you all with 2 words of wisdom, or just a little statement of wisdom. Fuck the Supreme Court. It's illegitimate. Have a lovely evening, friends. Wave goodbye.
Balls.
Bye.
Bye.